Yo, Aquarius, this is Krishana from the Belladonna Curio. I am doing your reading right now. It's actually been rather funny because there was a couple days that I was thinking about which sign I should do first, and I just felt your guys' presence really strongly. Like, we need to see if things are going to last. I was feeling like things after things being a little bit rough, perhaps, that things were starting to pick up for you guys, and maybe there's a little bit of like trepidation or fear that things aren't going to last the way that they're going. Perhaps some of you started a new job or started a new relationship right around the eclipse, or something that needed to be moved out of the way, finally moved out of the way, like an obstacle of some sort. And so I felt like you guys really needed that. Well, what about us? What is going on? What's going to happen? And so this is actually going to be a mid-month reading. Sorry that I have had to take a break from doing readings, even though I just started. Things got real. So anyway, hopefully you will forgive me and we can move on. And if not, this is your first video that you are getting from me. And congratulations, So anyway, I am going to shuffle the cards now, and we're going to lay out some things and see what we get. But yeah, I was feeling this okay, that shuffle was terrible. I was feeling though this feeling of excitement, when I was concentrating our guys' energy, this feeling of are things going to last? Oh man, things have not been so easy, and I just need to know that I'm finally here. Has my ship come in? Is this my ship? Is this my ship? We'll see. Let me pull some cards. Let's see what's up, all right, so first card out of the deck. Okay, we have the Lovers. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm gonna pull back. Hopefully it focuses at some point. Okay, we have the Lovers card, which starts off. So yeah, so there's a partnership in your life. Things have just started budding. The partnership doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a partnership within a job and things like that. But something has started, and something has you really excited. Has you really, really thinking about the future. We have the Tower. So, for you guys to have gotten here, let's see if we can focus on that. Okay. For you guys to have gotten here, it's taken some transformation. You guys have definitely gone through a rebirth. I have a video that I just posted about a relationship with basically transformation and rebirth. And so yeah, there's a rebirth that has happened. Something had to come to an end for this new beginning to start. So of course you guys have a little bit of trepidation about what the future holds. Okay, so let's see. This one feels like a good one. Okay, so we have the Nine of Spheres. Okay, this is a sense of completeness, a sense of, see, there's treasures here, and there are a lot of different people, down here, which could represent, and there's a lot of astrological symbolism here too, so, there has also been, in this process of transformation, it's almost like there had to be some sort of task that was completed. And a lot of times that task can actually stand for I call it universal employment. You have a job that you have to do. It could be being in someone's life and being supportive of them. It could be you know, doing a certain physical activity, you know, but there's a sense of completion, you know, that comes with, you know, after the tower, there's a sense of completion, you know, that has come. And now, you know, when this new beginning starting, this new beginning's really starting. And if you kind of have a clean, you kind of have a clean slate here. High Priestess. So, you know, whatever this process was that you just went through, you know, this process has actually brought you to a higher version of yourself. You learned some things. You're older, you're wiser, you're greater, you know. Also, you know, for people who have been, who are typically, you know, super introverted and they're super, you know, always talking, you know, maybe some of this had to do with you talking too much, you telling too many people about, you know, all the good things that happen in your life. And you just learned in this last process that you were in that maybe I need to kind of shut it down a little bit and kind of hold some things for my own, you know. Let's see. Okay. So we have the 10 of scepters, which is like the 10 of wands, right? And so, you know, you know, you've been carrying sort of a burden, you know, and the burden you've been kind of carrying with you know, in regards to what you just went through was it was, you knew that you were there wherever you were doing whatever you were doing for a purpose. You knew there was a purpose to this. You knew that there was a reason why you were there. But it's just, it has not been easy. It definitely has not been easy. And again, then the tower, you know, the tower came, you know, and kind of said, okay, well, it's time to shut it down now. Time to shut down shop, you know, and time to move forward. But of course, like I said, it brought you to the Lovers. And if this, you know, if this has not happened for you yet, this is definitely coming. So, you know, just this feeling of excitement and newness is okay to have. Okay, so I'm going to put those cards to the side and let's talk about now, you know, the what is it, 15th to the 15th of March. So let's talk about that now. So what do we have to look forward to? You know, what's going to be happening? How is this going to evolve, etc. So I'm going to pull like 3 cards. I feel like 3 is a good number. I'm going to pull like 3 cards in regards to, actually I'm going to use my other deck for that. This is like my not so pretty deck. This is the deck I use, that I've used a lot, you know, since I was like, this is like 12 years, you know, so I've been using this for like 12 years, and this is the one I typically use when I am doing like readings over the phone. If you call me to Skype me for a reading, then yeah, I usually use these cards. So, ooh, okay. I said 3 cards. 3 cards popped out right on the top. All right. So we have the Knight of Rods. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Rods. We have the Sun. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So I'll show it to you like this. Sort of fan it out for you. So hopefully you can see that. See, that middle is the Sun. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have this Knight of Rods. So, okay. Let me tell you how I'm feeling this, right? So, present moment. Yay! The sun. Finally, the sun has come out, you know? You know, the sun will come out tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow for you, and the sun has come out. Great. Time of newness, time of, you know, like innocent, like innocent fun, you know, time of being able to actually be happy and actually being able to see where things can actually go, and potential, and the sun is really shining in your favor. You know, we have the Knight of Rods, which is kind of in the past position. You know, maybe you kind of thought you had figured it out, and, you know, some of the trepidation that you're feeling right now is that sort of like, okay, well, I thought I had it figured out last time, and I was here before, but like, no, you're really here now. Just because you're here, you know, the 7 of Pentacles shows up and says, there's still work to be done. like you don't escape work, you know, there's still work to be done. It's just you're able to work without the burden from the past, but you're able to kind of like move forward with this like new energy and this new potential. But you still have to work, you know, and just remember that the seeds that you're sowing now are going to bear fruit, and maybe they don't bear fruit immediately, but they bear fruit in time. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Couple more cards. So we have the Five of Cups in reverse. You know, don't hold on to, see that? Okay. Don't hold on to past energies. Don't hold on to, you know, the feeling like, oh, well, you know, but that left too. You know, don't hold on to that. That's null and void at this moment, okay? At this moment, move forward with the energy that's here, which is the sun shining in your favor. And you know, and it also comes, you know, follows with the Magician card, you know, which is the card of your will and your ability to kind of will things into existence, your ability to be able to maintain things through through really doing the, you know, it's right next to Seven of Pentacles. So by really doing the work, by really doing the clearing, the emotional clearing, there are plenty of YouTube videos on how to do that. You know, doing the emotional clearing, you know, really asking yourself the questions of, how did I get to where I was before, you know, and how I can avoid some of the mistakes that maybe I made, or I can, you know, make sure that I've really learned the lessons, you know, that were meant for me in the process I was in before. But you know, but also the Magician stands for, you know, it is also your will that brought you here, and so your perseverance. You know, you're persevering through a really tough time is what actually brought you here. You know, and so congratulations, and be with that energy, and you know, and you know, let the sun take care of you for a minute. You know, lounge about. You know, sip champagne, go day drinking if you drink. If you don't drink, go get coffee. But anyway, so I hope this is really helpful, and I will see you again next month. All right, bye.